I decided to make a video because there's a lot of students who are not taking my warning as to how to prepare for a test. We have one last test this quarter, and it's going to make up 17.5% of your grade because it's only the second test of the quarter. With that said, I give you, but like, how do I study? Shrugs. This is the way that I've been telling you how to study for the whole year so far. We're almost halfway done. These are the notes from Monday. So you don't forget how to do these things, and you're maintaining how to do these things. What would happen is this. You would have a separate sheet of paper. Here is a separate sheet of paper. Paper. Ding. Ding. Okay. So you have a separate sheet of paper. You're looking at Monday's notes. And to make sure that you still remember how to do those things, that you did 27 questions on homework regarding these, before you even review what you've already done, and these are the notes that have written down, this is the same way you wrote them, you're going to find one of the examples. You're going to find one of the examples, and here's one. Here's the instructions. It says, express each ratio as a unit rate. So I'm looking right here at the top where it says that, express each ratio as a unit rate. I'm not going to pay any attention to what this says right now. That doesn't matter. I'm not even looking at that. I could even have a piece of paper covering it. Okay, you could even have that star separate sheet of paper doing it. Okay, so I'm not even looking at it, but I see 12 pounds lost in 15 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and write 12 pounds lost in 5 weeks. And my instructions were to write it down as a unit rate. So I remember that this is the ratios. Are you following along, paying attention? Good. Looks like you're playing with the wall. So it said to write it down as a unit rate. So what I'm going to do, I remember that that section there was ratios and unit rates and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and write it down. Oops. 5 weeks. Good. So I'm done. So I'm going to go back and look and see, what did we do before? What did we do before? So what was that? Oops, come on. What's going on here? There we go. I'm supposed to have 2.4 weeks. Did what I write down, did that have 2.4 weeks? No. I have to look at the expression here. Express each ratio as a unit rate. Apparently, I don't remember what a unit rate is. So then I go back in my notes and I'm like, oh, boom, look at this. A unit rate is a rate with a denominator of 1. Okay, let's see where I went wrong. I didn't have a denominator of 1. See how I'm discovering what I'm doing wrong as I'm doing it? And I knew what to do on Monday, but I forgot what to do now that it's a couple days later. That's called maintaining your knowledge. You want to maintain that knowledge rather than just see it once, think about it 2 weeks ago, and then think about it the day before the test. And you only need to do 1 or 2 of these, possibly. Yes?
How many, I've seen, things that, don't cram and stuff, and, on posters, and, study for, the week, or, study for, the
Yep,
days.
yep.
What's the regular time?
You would do a couple questions from different sections each night. That's the opposite of cramming. Yeah, just keep maintaining that you don't forget what the difference between sections are, rather than cramming, if that doesn't work for you. Now I have to think to myself, how am I going to get this to be 1 in the denominator? How am I going to get this to be 1 in the denominator? Sparrow? Dividing the top and the bottom by 5. Beautiful. So I have 12 divided by 5. This is 2, 10 minus that. 2.0. 4. So now I have 2.4. Ooh, I don't remember what it is. I think 2.4 something, but I don't remember. So I'm going to go back to here. 2.4. Good. I have the 2.4, but I don't have the pounds per week. I have the 2.4, but I don't have the pounds per week. Now I remember, oh yeah, that's the unit rate where it's not only just over 1, but that's like the miles per gallon, feet per second, dollars per hour, dogs per square foot, cats per square foot. Okay? Do you see how I just refreshed my knowledge on that? That's how you study for tests without needing to cram the night before and stressing out about not knowing how to do it. So now it hasn't been a week since you've done that. It's just been a day since you've done that. And that is, oops. But like, how do I study?